pedals jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Jingle bells, black man shells, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost a wheel, and the Joker got away.
Welcome to the Hellywood Slab. This is our Christmas edition. We know you've been waiting for it. We know you're going to love it. So we'd like you to like, comment, and share.
Yes.
Yes, hit that bell button. Now that we got all that stupidity out of the way, I'm Dr. Morgus Rotten, and this is my elf.
The dark elf on the shelf, Mortis.
And we are going to be talking about five awesome horror movies that are... Okay. So since you had to go there, my number 5 film is Santa's Sleigh. Okay, I don't care what you all say, dude, okay? Just for the first 10 minutes of the film.
Yeah.
The first 10 minutes of the film.
And it's not holiday discriminative either.
No.
Because it covers both Hanukkah and...
Watching a 6'2", 280-pound Jewish pro wrestler play Santa Claus, and wow. We're not talking like fat... Coca-Cola can Santa Claus. He's
yoked out.
Like the Norse kind of. He's got the giant, oxen that pulls his sleigh, and
it's beautiful.
It's a great movie. The cast was really well done.
Everything was done.
The beginning of James Caan and Fran Drescher. I mean, that just.
I will say it is. But I would have loved to see him in more blood. That's all.
The stripper scene was amazing. I loved it.
That was great.
It was naughty or nice. Naughty. Your number one?
My number one.
Or sorry, number 5. Right.
Is Christmas Evil.
Christmas Evil, yeah. Again, I don't know if we can say much more about it without spoiling the film. Good. Yeah, that really is, guys. Seriously, these movies we're bringing up are ones I really think you should see, and they're just very well done. My number 4 is Terrifier 3. Good Lord.
I've seen the behind the scenes and stuff. I haven't watched it just yet, but I have so many great reviews.
Man, Art the Clown is like this generation's Freddy, Jason, Michael, and you've done a really, really good job. David Howard Thornton's performance as Art the Clown has been nothing short of disturbing. You're number 4.
Number 4, I like watching this movie every once in a while. A lot of people don't know about it. It's an old film. The original Christmas Carol, black and white one. Very terrifying. There's
one of my dad's favorites, actually.
There's the scene when Marley opens the window and shows Ebenezer the world. And there's hundreds of ghosts throughout the skies and the ground, and he's realized everywhere he's going is these tortured souls, and it was really dark and grim for the time even then. And the closest it's gotten to it is almost the Jim Carrey cartoon version that they did of the Christmas Carol.
I actually really, really, really like the version also with, I believe, it was George C. Scott.
Yeah,
Scrooge. That was a good one too.
I like the older versions because they still keep it in that grounded horror Christmas. And
my dad watches that one every year. Yeah. Actually, he just mentioned on Facebook that boom, we watched it. So, now number 3, classic for me anyway. Growing up, you can say it's not a Christmas movie all you want, but it's Gremlins.
Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
Gremlins is a Christmas movie. Everything about that film is great. The story, the little mogwai, don't get him wet, don't feed him after midnight. It still had one of the most intense scenes for me when I was a kid. I remember when the teacher is trying to do the tests, and he takes the candy bar and sticks his hand in the box, and the gremlin starts eating his hand, and you don't really see it, but you know what's going on. And dude, as a child, that scene terrified the hell out of me.
My mom thought it'd be great to take us to go see Gremlins with her best friend and their kids when we were kids when it came out. So here we are in Sylmar at the drive-in theater, middle of winter, and it's snowing.
Oh boy.
We were in the drive-in, covered by trees. I want you to think about this, guys. And snowing, watching Gremlins. I didn't sleep for a while.
Yeah. I mean, actually, as funny as it was, I was young when Gremlins came out too, and Gremlins actually scared me.
It was creepy.
It's like if the Gremlins were real, God, we'd be so screwed.
Could you imagine if Mogwais were pets?
Yeah, but think about it. Okay, World War II, they were always talking about the gremlins got into this and that.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
What
it looked like
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Steven Spielberg, Joe Dante, I think is the director.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they scared the hell out of us, man. Good stuff. What's your number 3?
Oh, Black Xmas. The
remake.
The one that was done where he's in the walls.
Yeah, you're talking about the early 2000s one, the last film that Bob Clark actually worked on before he died.
Yeah, because I didn't care too much for the newer remake with the sorority.
That was almost actually going to be one of my runners-up. Black Xmas was actually pretty good.
I love his whole thing for Christmas and the whole story, and he is one of those perfect killers for Christmas. However,
it's a crazy movie, and it definitely has
with
Bob
it starting
Clark's,
in the asylum was perfect.
Bob Clark's offbeat sense of humor. His fingerprints are all over this film, and it's unfortunate that he wasn't alive to actually do what he wanted to do with the film. So, all right, now my number 2 is Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Which one?
The original. The 84, I believe, is when it came out. Was it 84? Holy Lord. Oh, wait. Just this is the whole beginning with the grandfather talking to the little, was it Billy?
Yeah.
Telling him about, you know what happens on Christmas, don't you? Santa brings all the good little boys and girls toys. No, he doesn't. He punishes them for being bad. I mean, tell you, one of the most disturbing beheadings I've ever seen. Yeah, I mean, this film caused a huge controversy when it came out, and I could understand why. I mean, you know, kids like to go see horror movies, and who wants to take their kid to see Santa Claus butcher a bunch of people? But as an adult, it has a lot of really dark humor in it.
Yeah.
But it is a brutal film at the same time. And that's why Silent Night, Deadly Night is my number 2. All right, so what's your number 2?
Again, Silent Night, Deadly Night, but the one, it came out in the 2000s. So in this version, the movie starts off with a basement scene, and this guy tied up with Christmas lights, and Santa's just standing there, and he's got, this one made it creepy, he's got one of those clear Santa masks over his face with the beard, and
I haven't seen this one.
He flips the switch and electrocutes the person. And that's how it begins. But the best scene, and I'm going to tell you about this so you can watch it. They're filming a porno. And Santa busts in. And Santa gives this look that only Jason Voorhees can in Jason X.
8mm.
And he chops her leg off. And she's trying to get away, and he takes the leg and throws it in a wood chipper. And as she's crawling away, he throws her up over his
I've
shoulder.
seen this scene.
Walks
I haven't
over to
seen
the
the movie, but I've seen this scene.
And throws it in. Now,
Okay, I think I was flipping through the channels one day, and it was on TV. What's up, Johnny?
And
But anyway,
all I gotta say is,
yeah, I've seen that scene. Okay, yeah, I need to figure out which movie that is, because I always wanted to know what it was. Now I know where this is coming, because I was like, I know I've seen this scene before. You're describing it as like,
I'm a big fan of the old Silent Night, Deadly Nights, and the original push-offs from, like, you know, with the Tales from the Crypt stuff and all that. But this one here, it really hit the gore factor nice.
yeah,
And
just
Santa
that
with
one
the,
scene was pretty
and they
bad.
show him with the flamethrower later on too.
Yeah.
So your number 1?
I think my number 1's gonna be the same as yours. I have a feeling it's Black Christmas,
Well, I already said Black Christmas, so
the original.
now see, I didn't see the original as much as I wanted to. I saw it like once or twice, but the other remake really did it for me.
Black Christmas, let me tell you, okay? You need to see the original Black Christmas. This is Bob Clark directing one of his first films, and it is one of the most important horror movies of all time, because how it is that Halloween gets so much love and praise as the first slasher is beyond me, because Black Christmas did it, what, 5 years before Halloween did. John Carpenter has even said that Black Christmas inspired Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay, this is John Saxon, okay? You know John Saxon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, leaving a successful, great career in Hollywood to go and do horror films. A lot of people think that Black Christmas actually killed his career, but it's like John Saxon liked horror movies. He loved Vincent Price and loved those kinds of movies, and he's a police detective in this film. And dude, let me tell you, again, there's going to be a few spoilers here, but this movie is sold again. If you've not seen it, you have no idea. I mean, Margot Kidder when she's young and
Margot
gorgeous before Superman, and she plays a drunk. This guy keeps calling the sororities or sorority house, and he keeps making nasty sounds and stuff. And I love it when she right. I love it when she gets on the phone and she just starts going off on him because she's drunk and calling him a pervert and telling him to go jack off or whatever. And it's crazy. She hangs up on him. And so a lot of the cliches that became commonplace in slasher films came from Black Christmas. And let me tell you what, I watched Black Christmas a couple years ago. Okay. That ending of that film still gives me goosebumps to this day. Yeah. A brilliant movie and legitimately scary. And again, well, what's nice about this film is it doesn't make a mockery of Christmas. It just happens to be happening on Christmas.
Yeah.
So, and I like films like that. You don't have to make a mockery of Christmas and religion and everything to shock people.
Too hard,
Yeah. I mean, Black Christmas just happens to be happening on Christmas, and damn, does this movie just I mean, when it takes off, it flies. It's like Die Hard moves.
Yeah.
So you get to the end of that movie and it's like, oh shit. It's just like, yeah, I will definitely give you something to think about by the time it's over. Hell, even the soundtrack to the film is perfect. I mean, seriously, this is a great movie all around.
I don't have a lot of details on my number one top pick, but that's only because I really want people to see this movie. Elf. I mean, it was really a really good movie. I suggest you check it out. I think Tubi has it. It's everywhere else.
Yeah, I haven't even seen this one. I've never
heard of it. Elf. I watched it one night after watching the movie Clown, Eli Roth. And I was like, okay. And let's just say it has first child play vibes. And it just gets really bad. And it's dark. But yeah, I'd say just check it out. I want you to see this one because there's enough to where it makes you go, I'm not doing Christmas this year.
Things that make you go,
Nope, I'm good.
Boys and ghouls, stay scared, have a Merry Christmas, and please be safe. If you're driving on those days, really be safe because the world's crazy out there, and I'd like to see you all come back next year. 2025 is going to be an interesting year for Hellywood Slab. We've got
a lot going on.
Interesting plans for it. So stay tuned and stay scared, and we'll see you next time. I'm Dr. Morgus Rotten.
I'm the elf.
And Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.